Right, so today we've got a few things going on, but one of them is getting the engine bits for this Aerox engine build prepped and painted, etc. Trying a little idea here. So this is the crank engine casing, obviously. So I bare metaled it. Once I got it to bare metal, I gave it a coat. Had a go at laying it down to see how it laid out on the metal, and then the other reason for that was that I wanted to then be able to flat that back to get a perfect surface to then be able to put final coat of paint on and have it nice and crisp, just to take out the imperfections in any of the metal. At the same time, we're trying an experiment. So I've now overlaid just this area with some black. Again, that was just from an aerosol. This is just the VHT black engine paint. We've then got a little Yamaha sticker that came in a sticker set for the Aerox. I don't want a white sticker on, obviously it's not a heat proof sticker or anything like that anyway, so it can't go on. So what we're going to do is we're going to cut it down, and then we're going to lay that on the black in there, and then we're going to paint it orange again for a final finish. Then we're going to peel off the sticker in, so hopefully black Yamaha will come through. I've given that a good couple of days to harden, because what we don't want to do is get it all real nice and looking good and then peel this off and peel the black off with it. So I've given that a good couple of days to properly go off in this stinking heat. We're going to put the sticker in, we're going to then paint it orange, we're going to peel the sticker off, hopefully leave a nice, almost embossed looking Yamaha logo in there, and then we're going to clear coat the whole thing and hope that it leaves us a nice Yamaha logo on there in black with a nicely painted orange engine casing. And then if this works well, which is, I know it's different with these paints, this is the trick we're going to use when it comes to actually painting the Aerox as well, because we're going to do a colour change and we're going to do our own design. So I'm now going to trim off this to the size that I want, and then we're going to stick it in place, and then we're going to mix up some paint and get some coats on this and see how it all comes out. See how that goes. Right, we've got our sticker all cut, sized up. We're going to try and get that in a nice position first time if we can in there. Okay, removing the backing socks on these. Okay. Out. New edition. Trying to escape through the garage, thinks I out watching. Go on. Right, so we're going to mix a bit of this up. Mask on. Now it will flap it back a bit in first. Blow off any dust. Turn the fan off. It's blowing all my paint away. Shooting far too thingy and far too powerful. Better. Try and keep giving each coat a nice fast dry. So the trick to this when you're doing these in your garage or stuff, or without a booth or any kind of baking thing, is thin coats, and then quickly drying those thin coats with a hot air gun or with a hairdryer, and just keep applying. Go slow, don't try and put too much on. Right, we're now going to leave that to dry off a bit in here. You can see now that we've got some good coverage. That'll all dry nicely, and then we'll give that a few minutes, and then we'll put it out in the sun to bake. We'll see how the removing of the sticker goes. Right, while we're waiting for the other bits to dry, or the other bit, we've now got a few other bits to paint. We're now using some XHT high temperature silver. A bit more straightforward out of the can. Mask on. Wait for that to dry and give it another cut a bit. Right, we're now on to the big engine block. Stand's stuck at the minute because the bar is seized, so I've still got that to sort, but we're going to get some paint on this anyway. I may end up just, for now, doing this and then cleaning that up and painting that on, but we'll see.